The bendable Huawei iMate X and 5G support will be shown on the MWC 2019. The Chinese giant is preparing to bring a Huawei iMate X smartphone with a flexible 8-inch display and even support for 5G networks to the MWC 2019. The exact date of the presentation is not yet known and will be announced later. The exhibition itself will be held from February 25 to February 28 in Barcelona. Not so long ago, a similar device has already announced Samsung, but the Korean screen diagonal is 7.3 inches. By modern standards, it is not so much and impressively weak. For example, the Huawei iMate 20X, presented in October, has an AMOLED matrix with a diagonal of 7.2 inches. Thanks to the very thin frames around the display, this smartphone is quite comfortable to hold in your hand. Huawei's leadership quite reasonably decided that it was necessary to create not an alternative to the already existing models in the new form factor, but to extract the maximum benefit from the flexible screen. Even if you make an absolutely frameless smartphone with an 8-inch regular screen, which will occupy 100% of the surface, it will not be a smartphone, but a tablet. But if you make it flexible, then such a device already really has many chances to become popular. And that's what Huawei iMate X will be like. How it works. Despite the fact that Huawei is rather sparingly sharing the details of the future of Mate X, insiders and authors of the concepts quite well reveal its concept. As in the case of such a smartphone from Samsung, the device is bent in the middle like a book. It is expected that Huawei iMate X has two screens, the usual on the outside and bent on the inside. In this regard, we can recall the old Nokia smartphones from the personal communicator line, which also had two screens and were folded with a book. By the way, on one of the Mate X renders, the option is demonstrated when the upper half of the bendable display is used to work with applications, and the lower half is used as a touch keyboard. By the way, this concept has already met among laptops, Toshiba Libretto W100. A small digression. It is likely that in 2019 or 2020 will be released and transforming tablets with a flexible screen. In the folded version, it will be a compact gadget with an 8-inch matrix, and in the opened version, a luxurious 13-inch tablet that can wipe the nose of a top-end iPad Pro. Specifications: Huawei iMate X. Most likely, the basis of the Huawei iMate X will be already familiar to us, Kirin 980. At the moment it is the most powerful mobile processor in the company's arsenal. And support for 5G networks will be provided by the Belong 5000 modem, which was announced along with the 980th Kirin in early September. It is worth expecting that the rest of Mate X will resemble the already released Mate 20 Pro, 6/8 GB of RAM, 128 GB drive, support for own Huawei New Mexico, nano memory, memory cards, NFC module, Qi wireless charging and extra fast charging Supercharge 40W. However, there is a question regarding the camera of the smartphone. According to the first version, Huawei plans to leave the Mate 20 Pro triple camera unchanged. According to the second version, the camera will be the same as that of the upcoming Huawei P30. The latter should also be presented at the MWC 2019 exhibition in Barcelona.